The thing about me is I'm always trying to have some kind of explanation for this world and what in the world is this, is all of this in the world, for 6,000 years. And then when you read Genesis chapter 1, 2, and 3, and you hear all of these different scenes and scenarios and interpretations of what actually happened in the Garden of Eden. And believe me, for 50 years I've probably heard it all, and studied it all. But that's why I began hypothesizing. And when you take when you take the world, and begin to hypothesize with the scriptures, then it all kind of comes together and makes sense for me. And so I looked up this word. I thought, I wonder what hypothesis means. I keep using that word. Do I even know what it means? I'm using it. I ought to know what it means. So I looked it up, and it means hypothesis. A supposition or proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation. Now, isn't that what the Bible is? It's very limited evidence. I mean, look at just the evidence of the fall, Genesis 1 through 3, 4, it's very limited evidence. You get little snippets, and then mankind goes around and he builds on it the way he wants to build on it. In a way, they're doing their own hypothesizing. They are giving proposed explanations for this limited evidence that's presented toward us, and the starting point for further investigation. And that's what the Bible is. And maybe God designed it that way so that it would cause questions in your heart, make you hungry and thirsty for more, and make you want to spend more time in His Word, and build a relationship with Him, and to where you can actually get a little banter going on in your brain and in your heart. So that's what hypothesis means. And I have used that for me. I just look at the world, and I see what a mess it's in, even though it's so beautiful and wonderful and gorgeous. And even though we have this wonderful love and these families and these babies, and there's nothing more precious than babies and children. But even when you look at it all in the whole, this, there has to be an explanation, and the explanation has to be coming from God's Word. So that's kind of why I hypothesize and have come up with it, because I just look at the world and use the fruit of the world to explain the limited evidence that's given us in the scriptures. So that's what hypothesis means: a supposition or proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation. And this is just further investigation going on here.